And I think you were like, I want paid. And I'm like, I will pay you. I would do for you.
I was like, I'm not, because you said it so quickly, I was like, but she wants to pay me? I'm
Yeah,
not believing, like,
yeah,
I'm gonna
because
double check.
and I had said to Andy, I think, and then we were just kind of talking about you, and I was just telling him a bit more about you and stuff, and I was like, I would 100% pay her to be like my coach. I would definitely pay her as a business coach. So I had already like said that, and then that, oh, because he says like you're buzzing about your work, like you always are quite excited about it. He says, but like you're talking about all the ideas you've got and all that. He says you notice a difference how you are about it.
Aw.
Is that Emma now? She's like, time's up, mum, time's up.
So hi Pamela, so happy to have you here. Thank you for coming. Let's start by you introducing a little bit yourself and your business.
Okay, thanks, Marta. My name's Pam. I run a fitness and nutrition coaching business in Glasgow. And yeah, I offer online sessions, face-to-face sessions, nutritional guidance, exercise guidance, and lifestyle guidance as well.
Hmm. You're going into life coaching now as well,
Yes,
a
yeah,
little bit.
studying that at the moment, and everything I do is generally women's health focused. So women, pregnant women, postnatal women, and women going through hormonal change as well.
Amazing, thank you. And before we started working together, what were you struggling with in your business, or what were you dealing with? How was that before we started working together?
So beforehand, I think it was more the sort of confidence thing of um I don't have a problem kind of putting myself out there, but I think putting value onto the things that I offer, like my courses, the price of the courses. I was always comparing it to what other people were charging around me and trying to kind of work with that. And then I was like struggling financially and just didn't have as much income coming in as what I wanted. The financial freedom, just not being able to just say, oh well, yeah, we can do that. It was always having to sort of really think about where I was spending money and stuff. So I think that was the main thing was just the confidence in myself to put that out in my business and increase prices and offerings basically.
And how long have you actually had your business?
So well, I've worked in fitness a long time, longer than I would probably want to say, but my own business will have been since 2005. So what is that? 10, 18 years this year? Yeah.
A lot of experience, a lot of knowledge,
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, but
a
that
lot
was the
of
thing.
value.
Yes. And that it was the seeing the value in myself that I struggled with beforehand.
And how did that translate in your business?
At the time, just the lack of income. I wasn't as motivated as well to do things because I thought, oh well, maybe only 10 people will sign up to this, and I felt quite low about a lot of it, as opposed to being excited about it, which I was so used to just being excited with clients and classes, and I was starting to really feel the drain of it, to be honest.
Mhm. Yeah. And while we were working together, how was that process for you? How did you feel? What were the valuable things?
So I think the confidence was the first thing that I definitely noticed, and I think just Marta, just you telling me like how much value like there is in my offerings, and I think just believing that, and then it made me just enjoy it a lot more because I was like, yes, I am like putting out so much there for these women, and they like I have messages from women saying how great it is, how much their life has changed as well. So it first of all it was definitely that confidence thing that boosted up, and then now like financially that's really coming through as well.
So, what kind of changes happened in your business after working together?
So the main thing is I just put my prices up. It was seeing that value in what I was providing for people and not comparing it to other people around me. Um, knowing that what I was offering was going to benefit these women. So I think we started by increasing the price of one-to-one offerings, and I've run that over the whole all my clients now. So across the board, all my continuing clients are now paying more per per block as well. So they do like a minimum of 12 weeks with me. So and then that can just roll over. So I've increased all of that. So that's like easily increasing income because it's not adding to the amount of work I'm doing. It's something I'm already doing. So that really made like the biggest difference, I would say. And then thinking about other programs that I've got and increasing the price of them as well, and looking into doing like a monthly membership. So we spoke about that, and that's something else that I'm going to be offering to do as well.
And how are you feeling with all these changes now after working together?
Um, Excited. I would literally say that I do. Yeah, I get excited every day, and like when I go into Instagram or whatever, I'm like, oh, there's Marta. What's she saying? Like, I'm like excited to like see you pop up, and because I see you, it kind of reinforces everything, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm excited about doing this. I've got like a plan, not like a strategic plan, but we'll be working on that. Don't have a strategic plan, but I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. And my price offering is like probably double my initial response, to be honest, for these things. So just, yeah, I just love it. Excited and just see the value in it. I think having more confidence in myself, I don't have issues increasing the prices for my clients now. Um, of like new clients that are wanting to come on board. I'm not like umming and ahhing when I'm coming to the price or putting it off. I just say that this is the price, and yeah, it's been hugely successful. So thank you.
Uh, just to say to everyone, how did you feel before about raising your prices? How were you
Oh,
feeling then? And
oh, I'd be like, no. Yeah, I would be like, I would really have so much resistance to do that. And I remember like when I started doing one to one, I says, right, I'm going to increase it by £5 each time I take on a group. And I just remember talking to you about that, and you just like, £5, really? Yeah, and that it totally put it into perspective. You totally made me just open my eyes to see that I could offer what I'm offering is so much that people need to value that and pay for that as well.
yeah, that is absolutely true.
Very much so.
Do you want to add anything else?
I think like working with you has made it because um you're just very easy to work with, and you can tell that you're looking at things from my point of view. You're not sort of like taking a sort of like over the board. It's like you're thinking about my business, you're thinking about where I want to be, and everything that we talk about is always comes back to those goals that we spoke about. So you, like as a coach, you're always thinking about where my first goals were, and sometimes my eye goes off the ball with that. But I think you're always like, yep, this is where you want to be, this is how, and you've always got that in the forefront. So you're when you're coaching, you're very relatable, you're give really good advice, and you're very calm as well. And I find that really helps me because I think I can be a bit like, oh my god, like I get a bit sort of frustrated and stuff, whereas you're just like, no, this is how it's going to go. So
And it's safe.
yes, it's safe, and I feel very open saying to you like, yeah, I want more money. And whereas sometimes people are like, oh, you can't say that, like you can't, but yeah, I do want to bring in more money. I've spent a lot of years not, because I basically bringing up my children were priority, but now they're of an age where I can be working and I can be contributing, I can be taking my family on holiday. And that's the kind of thing that I want to be able to do. And I don't feel sort of conscious or judged whenever I say that to you. And yeah, you're very much, yep, this is what we can do. Very knowledgeable and just very helpful.
Thank you. And just as a perspective, like in how much time that this shift happened.
It was quick. It was
Yeah,
quick. Yeah, so it was
yeah.
very quick. I would say probably over for me to from starting to end, I would probably say over about 3 or 4 weeks, but that wasn't necessarily 3 or 4 sessions. I think that was one main session that we spoke about it, and I was a bit like, oh, the fear hit me. And then I had a discovery call with a client, and I messaged you that day, and we done a call just before that call, and you made me feel very confident and very at ease. And she signed, she committed at that stage. It started the thinking, and then from there, I think then having little WhatsApp messages and stuff like that helped. Because
Mm.
after that call that we done right before that discovery call I had with that girl, when we done that call, yeah, and once I done it, I was like I did, I messaged you straight away, like, wow, I think I told you
Yeah,
before
yeah.
I told Andy. I told you before I told him. Yeah, this is Marta.
I love that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, message and let her know before I told him.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, I love that you actually did contact me before that call and that I was there to reassure you.
I,
Because it wasn't anything extra for me, like literally,
yeah,
I
I
was
think
happy to do it.
I think also with what we'd spoke about at the start of the neurogetics, with me like speaking my voice and stuff like that as well. Like I normally wouldn't have probably done that, and I was just like, no, I kind of really need a bit of help with this here because I mean, I was literally like, yeah, I'm feeling this is really, it's going to be quite difficult for me. And I thought I'd be stumbling over my words. And I'm like, that doesn't come across well. It makes it look like you're asking a lot when you're acting like that. So I was like, no, I want to be quite confident. And I was just really grateful for you to do that quick call with me. So, and I think from that, it just,
So how many people did you sign after our sessions at the almost double price?
so that's two at the almost double price. And all my other clients have increased their, I've because they're continuing. So their next block they're doing, the price is increased.
And now you're almost fully booked out or
Pretty
already.
much bothered about getting more clients. I'm just wanting to make the most of the clients that I've got because I do
Hmm.
think I've got more. My ideal was to have 10 of a mixture of each. I've got 12, which is a mixture of each. So I'd rather just be focusing on them than trying to get, and I'll just start like a waiting list for clients for people who want to come on board. So no, it's made a huge difference. Huge difference.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much for doing this. Yeah, I'm so excited to see where we go from here.
I know, me too. Exciting.